Hello, hello, hello. This is Chakra Wanda. Hi, I am the owner of Hula Hoop Changed My Life. So, look, I'm down to my last 10 minutes because I commit in April to do 30 minutes daily. So, sometimes I play music. Facebook don't like music, but sometimes I use a countdown timer, a workout countdown timer on YouTube. So, I'm down to my last 8 minutes. How are you guys doing today? So what I do is I pretty much take a tour in posting, live streaming. I go to my Instagram at Hula Hoop Changed My Life. Then I go into a private power hoop group for women across the country that I belong to for the last 2 years. And I will emphasize that starting a hoop fitness journey, the main part of it is support, keeping yourself encouraged. Whether you live stream, Facebook, uh, all the technology that's there for you to connect and video with someone else that's not even where you are. You may be starting your journey on your own in your living room, at a home, in a backyard. You may not have anybody else to do it with to keep you going. For those that are local that so far have been coming to my classes, the support that I provide to them when they're not in the class is through this page. This is a support page. I want it to be a support page for my students, as well as introducing to new people, keeping you encouraged here, those that are in local Charlotte. So sometimes I hoop to music, and then sometimes I have a counter. Today I have a counter because I'm talking a little bit to y'all. I've already been on my Instagram. If you haven't followed me, it's Hula Hoop Changed My Life on Instagram. I have YouTube, Hula Hoop Changed My Life. I just created it. I still got to do some tweaking to make the YouTube pretty, but there's some postings up there. You can see videos of people that have come to the beginner class, the intro class, and much, much more. What else? I have a meetup, meetup.com. Right at the top of the profile in the Facebook page is a link. It'll take you to meetup.com, which is the group that pretty much helped launch me coming and doing or stepping out and doing classes. What else? I wanted to let y'all know. Lots of information that I posted on the page because I've been doing this for 2 years. I've been researching, I've been posting information. Now I'm just putting it all together in a new spot. The pinned post, please read that. What else? If you click on photos and then go at the top and click albums, look at what I've set up in the page, grouping information, education, tips, suggestions, testimonies from people that have connected with me, saw me hooping and got started themselves. 5 more minutes. So this is day 16. I did post in the group pictures of myself with the same similar outfit, black top and the same pants. So you can see the difference from when before I started my April challenge, April 1st, and then today. So you'll see a subtle difference. I feel great. I only do measurements at the beginning and the end of the month, and I actually stay away from the scale. I might do the scale at the beginning and the end, but it's the inches that I notice the difference for myself. If you are curious about hula hoop fitness, again, I put a lot of information on the page. Make sure, if you're thinking about embracing it, to make sure you check with your physician before doing so, and then you can reach out to me. Okay? But it's not only is it it's very nostalgic because it's something that I think majority of people have been familiar with when you were a kid. But believe it or not, it has powerful results. 7 to 10 calories per minute you can burn. You're using the major and minor core muscles. And with some of the movements with lighter hoops like this, with lighter hoops like these, you can get into movement such as dance hooping. Let me finish out my last 3 minutes showing you what dance hooping is. So this is a large hoop that's custom made. I have sources that can suggest where you can get your hoops, but this is so that I could move freely. I could dance with it. I can move it up, start moving it up my torso. I can do other movements with it, upper body. There's so much more that you can do with it. I can go fast, I can go slow. And you're still using those core muscles. You'll just move all the time, right? I'm using my upper body. I'm using my arm here. I can stretch this out and use it this way. Doing circles on the arm. Hula hoop changed my life, and I want to introduce it to at least 1,000 people in Charlotte by the end of the year. Can you help me with that? Can you submit any ideas? Some of the ways I think would be doing like an intro class for groups of people. Do you have staff where you work? I don't know. I'm open to ideas. I can bring hoops to people, and all I want is the signature or them to sign their name and say, I've been introduced to Hula Hoop Fitness by Hula Hoop Changed My Life. So far, as of April 7th, before then I've introduced it to a lot of people. But as of April 7th, I made that commitment to introduce it to 1,000 people in Charlotte by the end of the year. So as of April 7th, my first class of 8 people, right? So introducing it to 1,000 people means I've literally shook your hand. I literally put a hoop, let you try one of my hoops, and introduce you to Hula Hoop Fitness. Blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I am Chakra Wanda, owner of Hula Hoop, Hula Hoops, Power Hoop, Dance Hoop changed my life. Blessings.